Hi, this is Lisa Wayment with Unique by Design Events for Women, and today we are here to promote the Utah Valley Parade of Homes tour with Alexandria Manning. She is the owner of Come Alive Interior Design, and we're going to talk a little bit about her business and the experience that she has created for those who want an overnight stay down by Utah Valley in order to go and visit the parade. So Alexandria, take over and let me know about all about this experience.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa. Oh, you're just so fun, and I'm so excited to be here. This is an immersive design experience like none other, and it's focused around the Utah Valley Parade of Homes. And what we're going to be doing, of course, touring the home, but we're also going to be doing some bonus sessions and really diving into what is it in design that speaks to you personally. Is it the high contrast? Is it the movement? Is it monochromatic? And I use my proprietary system with them to help them see themselves in a whole new light. And so as we're touring, they're going to have these little nuggets with them and tools with them to be able to experience the Parade of Homes in a way that's really never been done before. So I'm really excited about it.
You know, when you were telling me about this, I was getting so excited because I've never seen the Parade of Homes be brought together with such nightlife experience to where, you know, just like you said, they're going to get to learn a little bit about themselves and the interior design, but they kind of get to have a full experience of one, learning about the designs in the parade. They get to ask you questions during the Parade of Homes while you're going house to house. You get to have those discussions, that collaboration with those who decide to come and have this experience. But then when they get back, they get to have, you know, yummy food. They get to be with you and have a nice dinner. They get to have time where it will be a little one-on-one. There will be time in order to learn about how they show up in design in their home, which I kind of want to know a little bit more, but I know some of that's very secretive because that's going to be the special thing that they get with this experience that they probably weren't anticipating.
Yeah, but some things we can share, like I had
Yes,
a
I'm excited.
professional photographer come one evening, and everyone is going to get a one-on-one professional portrait taken of them. And so often, especially as women, we wear so many hats. This whole tour it's fun, it's design, it's immersive, it's educational, but it's really also about the individual. And taking the time to be away from so many things, so many pressures that we have our head spinning, like, who am I even? Like, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm an entrepreneur, I wear all these hats. And so this portrait session is going to be so important for so many of us, having that time for ourselves to really doll up and have that one-on-one time where we're treated like a celebrity, we're treated like queens because we are. And then taking that portrait and using it wherever you want it. It can just be a gift to somebody. It can be used on social media. It can be used for your business. However you want or need it to be used, it is yours.
I just love that. Breathe that in, ladies. Let that resonate with you because I know it's resonating with me. Because I know, isn't that like the most important thing that we want in our lives is really to just know why we are the way we are, why we set things up, why we structure things a certain way. And it's so funny. Sometimes you don't think about it, but really how you set up your home is a reflection somewhat of what's going on the inside of you. And so I think that's beautiful. Okay, here are some of the details that are a must to know in order to get this all going. I will have the link to all of this information in my link tree in my bio, or hit interested down below and I'll make sure to get you the link directly in order to sign up for this amazing event. The first week that she will be handling these tours is June 7th through the 10th. Once these days fill up, and I have no doubt they are going to fill up fast, we will be opening up the June 14th and 17th tour. and then June 18th through the 21st. So you are not going to want to walk. You are going to want to go and run to your computers or get on your mobile devices and get on and actually figure out how to have this experience, because it is something that's going to be just speaking to you as you have this event. Grab your girlfriends, make this a weekend getaway, and really just take some time to, especially those who love interior design. You know, something that I was thinking about really, that this tour would actually be really awesome for realtors. A lot of it because, one, they're trying to sell these homes. It would be amazing to have an interior design perspective on exactly how to discuss different things that are, can be talking points, reference points. And then not only that, then to get to go in the after parties, what I'm going to call it, their time where they have their dinner and their gathering, and they get to learn about interior design and about themselves. um, they get to learn about it in their own home. So it's equally beneficial. And so, realtors, you need a business write off. This is the experience. This is the experience you need, because this is something that can actually help you boost your confidence in how you talk to your buyers. So definitely think about that, because that is something that could really help propel you when you're actually speaking to clients about interior design and building intricacies in order to help upsell on a home. Um, Alexandria, what else do you have for me? What do you want to share that we've missed so far?
Oh my gosh. So I'll give you a little insight there because I love the real estate agent thing, and for individuals also. So I'll give you just a little taste. So my proprietary system, it has to do with design by archetype. That's the name of my system, is design by archetype. And what that really means, and spoiler alert.
Yes, spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Okay. You are all of the archetypes. I love personality profiling. I've used it throughout my life, and I have immersed myself in the past 10 years in different trainings in the mind and personal development, and have gained a lot of things from that. But one thing that personally I can't stand, and maybe it's one of my idiosyncrasies, if you will, I cannot stand being put into a box. I cannot stand it when somebody thinks they know me and they do not. So when I created this system, I did not want that to be at all something that I impose on somebody else. I am not here to impose upon you an identity. I'm here to help you understand what that is, what that looks like, and especially what that looks like and how to manifest it in your own home. And what I love about my system is that it can be used for residential, it can be used for commercial, because it's structured, but it's flexible. So like behind me, you see my very dark wall, and you see a sculpture, and you see some art. These elements are all representing specific parts of my personality that help me feel at ease in my home, help me to be seen and understood. And knowing what those elements are and how they speak to me and how to use them and bring them together in my space in creating this whole process has been liberating for me. I was one of those people for a long time. I felt at war with myself. And I think we can relate, and opposites attract. I married my opposite. And then to have kind of conflicts within myself of, well, I'm crazy creative and fun, but I'm also ambitious, and I yearn for leadership opportunities. And sometimes those two things were really conflicting inside of me. And so in design, understanding those two parts of me and being able to bring them to life in my own home has really brought me a lot of peace, and it's really brought me a lot of empowerment, and that's what I wish to give to the world through interior design. And so this tour is just starting that. It's coming and having a wonderful time, being inspired by design and learning what makes you in your interior design, how to bring you to life, how to empower you, and how to say, this is who I am and be seen and celebrated in a very physical, real way. It's like this whole nother self-love, right? Because when we manifest who we are in our environments and other people are coming over, they're not only saying, wow, this is incredible design, but they're saying, I see you. I see you in your home, and you're amazing and you're beautiful and you're unique. And that is incredibly fulfilling, being able to do that for others.
That
I'm gonna
speaks
cry.
to me and resonate. I cry. I would be man, it like it just brings me peace, because I think sometimes it gets to be really hard as a woman. We are trying to be so many different things and wear so many different hats. And really, we are the backbones of our families, of our lives, of whether you're married or not. We are all strong and we all have these special gifts. And as women, we put ourselves on the back burners for the things that need to be done all the time. And when we finally start taking the time to really see who we are as an individual and shine in that way, it's amazing how all of a sudden we don't need everyone to see us. We just need the right people to see us. And so to be able to bring that into our home and to be able to say, oh, this is why I did what I did, that's pretty fantastic. And not only that, it can be empowering. So I think it's awesome because you're giving a twofold um adventure for these women. One, they get to see how someone else has built something to make this home shine. And then the people who move in, that home resonates with them. The things that are in that home that they bring in will resonate with them, and it will be able to be built up in a way that makes them shine. And the furniture that has been put in there has been put in there to, it's probably to help it make it feel warm, and inviting, a way to sell it, right? That's been my experience. My husband's a builder. Shout out to Markey Homes. They're awesome. But I really feel that you're going to be able to give an experience where they get to see others, but they also are going to be able to see themselves. And that's just awesome. I it's just so cool that you have been able to do this. And you've we talked a little bit before we actually got on this video interview, and we were talking, and I would love for you to share a little bit about your backstory and about how I love the words that you used when you said, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I was living for the arts, or I have always lived for design my whole life. And it almost felt like when you were telling me about your experiences and like how you got to working in interior design for the last 7 to 8 years, it was like everything in your story led you to this place.
Yeah.
And
And now I am gonna cry.
yeah. Well, I felt really blessed when you said those, when you actually shared a little bit of that, because you know we want that. I'm just starting to see that show up in my own life. And as much as these little video um, introductions is to promote what you're doing, I want to promote you as a person as well, because um, just a little time I've gotten to know you, I've just fallen in love with the person you are, and the fight you have, the drive you have, the knowledge that you know who you want to be, and you're taking these risks to create what you want in your life. Just like the things on your wall behind you in this beautiful video, um, it's only a small piece of who you are. And I hope that as you guys take the time and be a part of these experiences that she's creating, that you will take the time to get to know Alexandria, because she's super amazing, super knowledgeable. when she gets her book out on Amazon and the other places, we're going to have her come back on and talk about it, because I'm really excited. She also has one other program. We'll have to do a plug-in for that another day, but I'm really excited for the opportunity that this creates for a lot of women to be able to go out and learn about the world around them, but then come home that night and learn about the world within themselves, and how they can create that. And so, thank you for sharing your gifts and for believing that you can make a difference, because you will. You absolutely will. And you are. By doing this, you're just starting at this jump point of, really putting yourselves out there. And I can't wait to get the testimonials back from those people on these trips, because it's going to be life-changing for them.
And that's my favorite part. Whenever I work with a design client, and because what I do is unique. What I do is nobody else does it. I looked because I thought I was crazy person. Like, I was seeing these personality traits and these relationships with design, and I looked for a system that I could just kind of piggyback on, and there was nothing. And so it's taken me, 5 years now to put a language to it. And working with design clients, I kind of have to train them up on what it is that I'm trying to give them. And that's why I had written my book, which is for another day. But when they make that connection, when they start to see how who they are begins to manifest in their home, it is magic. And that is my favorite part. And so it's going to be so fun to take this small group of 7 and tour the Parade of Homes and start seeing those moments for them. Those moments where they look at design and they have a new understanding. And they have a new understanding of who they are and how those two things connect. Because it's my belief that our homes form the roots of our identity. And when those roots are nourished, we can thrive, our families can thrive, and we can then go out with this empowerment in our purposes and bring the world the gifts that we have to offer. And it all starts right there in the home. So being able to help others make that connection and form those roots in their home is a gift and a privilege. And I'm so excited to be able to offer that more. So thank you.
I am excited as well. So let's go and review exactly what this weekend's going to be like. You are going to show up, and I've lost my paper that gives me the dates, but you will show up on your first date for June 7th. June 7th, you will show up for your experience and you will be ready to go. Are you guys going to be going to the parade that night, or are you actually going on the 8th?
No, the parade actually starts on the 6th. We're going to start on the 7th, and it doesn't open till 2 p.m. So that first few hours that we have together, we're going to meet at the home at 10 a.m. and we're going to start getting to know each other. We're going to get settled in. I like to get settled in. It just, you have all this pent up energy from traveling, and you just kind of want to mellow out. So everybody, we're going to settle in and we're going to have a meal and we're going to get to know each other. And I'm going to give them their first little surprise right there. I'm still crying. So I'm really excited for that. And after that, and after we have some food in our bellies, we're going to embark out on the tour that very first day. So yeah.
And then they'll come home, be able to have dinner. Not only are you having
Waiting.
that, what was that?
Dinner will be waiting. You won't have to cook.
Yes. I love that. I think that's why I like retreats and workshops and things, is because they feed me. That's like half of like the excursion for me. It's like, okay, this is fun, but what are we eating? What is that?
What are you food there? Okay,
I'm totally in. Okay, chocolate? What? Oh, okay. That's my favorite. No. All right. And then they'll get to have those nights and then they will leave and embark home on the 10th.
Yep, the morning of the 10th, we'll feed you, and, after a good night's rest and a good meal, you'll be able to travel safely to your destination, so
That's awesome. Alexandria, thank you so much for your time and for sharing your talents, not only with me, but with everyone else. If you guys are looking for a very unique experience in going to the Parade of Homes, but also having an experience about learning about yourself and the archetypes that she has created, this is a phenomenal system. And I can't wait for myself to learn more about this in the future. So, we're just going to keep on rolling and see all the great things to come with her. But this experience, like we said, we have 7 spots from June 7th to the 10th. And once those are filled, we will open up June 14th to the 17th and then the 18th to the 21st. So if you are wanting those later dates, as soon contact her through her website. And what we'll do is we'll just get you on a wait list. And then once that wait list, once we have that first line of dates, she'll reach out to you to get started on those dates if those end up opening up. So, which I have no doubt they will. It's really exciting. So, thank you once again.
yeah, my pleasure, thank you.